Greetings, Minecrafters! Nonsanity here, and welcome to episode 5 of the Quantus server here on the FTOG server. Quantum Pack here on the FTOG server. It's been a while. Finished the train station. Been doing a lot of other stuff. So let me catch you up and then get started with something else. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, it's been a little while. I've now switched computers. I've got a new computer, and I've been getting it settled in. I see Thorgal on the map over that way. Alright, the train station is, well, the guts of it is finished. Nobody's volunteered to build a train station on the outside here, so it's still just a bare wall. But it works. I changed it so that both numbers work from 1 to 8, so you can't do 0 numbers like it could before. So the first track is 11, second is 12, and so forth. And you can rotate these to flip them. That rotary thing in the background is just a chiseled block, and I'm using a glass item frame from Tinker's Construct, which disappears when you put something in it. And I use some chiseling bits to put labels around it, so I can choose 16 here. This is a cart dispenser, and that is an actual cart just inside the facade of the wall here. So you right-click that and you go. It's that simple. And there is a track coming up here. It's just been covered up by carpet. So you arrive up here, get sucked up by this detector rail on top of another EvilCraft dispenser, which sucks the cart up into that dispenser and sends it over to this one through some ducts. So let's go inside and take a look real quick. So we have all the same controls we had before. These, I've just hidden them. It's just a way to run the signal without losing strength. I actually boost the signal up with this additional constant, so they can go down these 2 steps. It loses power as it goes down these 2 steps. So those constants are just to boost it up so that it's back to where it should be down here. Do I have my screwdriver on me? No, I don't, of course. But these are just wires running over here. They go into this block and this block. They push their signals into these blocks, will then push into that one, which has 2 wires running down, inputs on the sides. It's all just wiring there. And that wiring goes all the way down. I'll go down one more floor here. And it leaks out to either side where I have redstone, and it runs around and controls all of the tracks. And I'll have to come back here when I've got a screwdriver so I can show you what's in all these. Originally I had lots more of these running the signal around the room to maintain the signal strength. But these things do cause some graphical lag, and people with some slower computers were having trouble with it. So I went and took out as many as I could, and instead I'm using comparators, because whatever signal comes into a comparator is the same signal that comes out. And I just had a bunch, so I just used those. Over here, it passes through this one and out of that one, and it maintains its strength until it takes the next step, but this boosts it up. And in front of each one of these, it's got just a thing to detect, is the redstone signal strength a specific value? If it is, it outputs a signal. And that's just the same circuit over and over again to all of these. So let me show you. Where's the ladder here? There it is. So the cart falls down this space, lands here. The first digit of the dial selects the floor. And if you were to select, like, the second floor, this piston will pull back that bit of track onto this block, and a piston down below, right down here, get that back out, will pull back that block a moment later. So the cart will fall straight down to the next floor down, which has not been set up yet. It's still an empty room with no wiring underneath. I was going to do that on camera to explain the rest of the circuitry. Guess I should show where the cart comes out here. There it is. Now there is a tripwire. You can see the string right there going across and over to there. And when it triggers, there is a piston over there set to push these slime blocks. And they drag the track that this cart is sitting on forward, connecting it to this one and powering it. And that also propels the cart, giving it a little bit of momentum so that it'll move over here and then drop down. As it passes over this detector track, that triggers a new cart to be dispensed after this stuff has gone back into position. Seal this back up again. So, that comes over here. The trigger up the tripwire, sorry. Tripwire powers this piston. It also sends signal into this. Actually, that's what's resetting the cart now. I forgot. So I don't really even need that detector track in there. Nothing's attached to it. But, you know, I'm going to do an in-depth talk about that soon as I build off a new floor. Right now we've got a few people that have attached their tracks. We've got a southern station, which connects to a few things down there. The witch farm and a few other bases. We have Howler's Landing. We have NZ Hooks. We have Brandon's. And mine is 16, which is why I've dialed 16. So we're going to head that way. One of the things I've been doing was some... a little bit of lag there. This is the tunnel to the spawn platform and to my new base. I am moving away from spawn. So I've been doing a lot of this just rote construction. This was just... I'm so sick of building this tunnel. I started to design those just a little too fancy, but once I started it, I kept going with it. So it has this nice, slow 6-to-1 descent, almost down to bedrock. And then we have the straightaway. And somebody left their cat down here. It's been sitting down in this upcoming intersection, dropping hairballs that I pick up as I go past all the time. Yeah, there he is. I'm going to have to try and put high-speed rails in here. Yep, there's a hairball. And here's another one of these detector rail on top of a RailCraft cart dispenser. As soon as the cart triggers the detector, it gets sucked up into the dispenser. As long as there's room. Otherwise, the cart just stays there. What'd I get? I got a raw salmon. Alright, so that way's back to town. That way is to my new base. And this way is to the iron farm, which you see I have not finished. And actually, I'm probably just going to use this tunnel. I'm going to seal this one off. But we'll take this route for now. I made a Tinker's Construct hammer with the pistons attachment that expands it into digging out this shape. So that's why I designed my tunnel to work with this exact shape. But even with that, I got bored with doing it. So this section is just, barely big enough. But it gets the job done, and that's the important thing. And I know when I go to dig it out, it's going to be a little bit problematic because there's that huge lava pit right there. Alright, and then we just do a straight up here at the end, which will dump us onto the spawn platform. Ta-da! Or I've got the same widget. I had found some of these in a village, so I just stuck it there. Doesn't need to have it. So, we're back at the iron farm. I did replace the button with a Super Circuits Maker mod circuit. Oh, there's a rogue iron golem up there. That I gave it a 6 hour? Maybe just 4 hour. I guess a 4 hour delay. Every 4 hours it resets the whole farm. And there's one down there. How'd you get down there? That was strange. But it is, you can hear it's resetting right now. So this little, a timer set to the max, with a delay set to the max, with another delay to set to the max. So each one of these is an hour delay. And then it resets the whole thing. I don't think it's working that well either. But we still have plenty of iron, so it's not a big deal. Alright, you can also see there's other things have been happening here. I built a Tinker's Smeltery. Oh, that's right, I melted down some spare villagers in there, forgetting that they don't give you that many emeralds. So yeah, I've got the Tinker's Construct IO, or Tinker IO fuel machine here, with just a few speed upgrades. And I've got some coal coke feeding into that. That speeds up and requires less use of lava. I currently just have a whole bunch of lava buckets. There were no good tanks at the time. Now we have tanks. So we could go ahead and do that. But yeah, this is where I made my various tools. Nothing spectacular. One of these was given to me. I forget which one. Probably this one. This ground eater is the one that I made to dig the tunnel. It's not a good design. It didn't come out exactly the way I expected, unfortunately. I can get rid of this iron wand. I've got an unbreakable one now. I'll just pitch that. And, hey, salmon, go swim. Got rid of most of my... Oh, they've been breeding again. How do they breed when there's no doors around here? There's no doors in range. Those doors are too far. They breed anyway. I have been making storage drawers to hold all of my stuff. As you can see here, been slowly sorting things. And this is new. I showed somebody made this here. Rain Begone. A Teru Teru Bozu. A sunflower gets bone mealed from a dispenser. And then... So I guess this thing is going to output a signal at some point, which causes this to get bone mealed, which probably... Let's see, if you bone meal it, does it pop off? Yeah, pops off a sunflower, which then gets picked up by the hopper hawk and stuck in this dispenser. Which I suppose also gets powered when this thing goes off, because of that bit of redstone there. So maybe when it starts to rain, this thing triggers, and if you feed it a sunflower, it stops the rain. I think that's what happens. Sorry, we got an interesting rain begone. Unfortunately, there's no switch to turn it off. I might stick a lever here because sometimes, especially if you want to use like that weather controller over there from EvilCraft, you'll want to have rain. Speaking of EvilCraft, let's do some, because I missed it. I haven't had a lot of time to play recently, but the entire crew spawned 12 withers at once and fought them in mass. There was much death and gnashing of teeth, but I missed it. Check out the other guys' videos to see that in many different angles. Alright, well, let's do some EvilCraft here. And the first thing I want to do is upgrade my crafting table on a stick. And I'm going to use the crafting table on the stick to make, and we have EvilCraft selected here. Where is Exalted Crafter? Oh, I need to make an ender chest. I need an Eye of Ender. Where is my blaze powder? I do have blaze powder, don't I? I do not. I thought I did. Well, I've got a blaze rod here. So let me do that. Alright, so one Eye of Ender. Surrounded by obsidian gets you a vanilla ender chest. Add some of this crushed dark gem, gold, iron, and a crafting table. You get the Exalted Crafter. Which is nice because not only do you have the crafting grid still, with some buttons. Wonder what that does. But you also have storage space that is the same as a crafting table. Also, things left in here when you close it stay in there, which is very nice. Oh, I think this chooses where it selects its items from first. So it selects it from in here first, or from the player. Nice. My main idea, let's put this blaze powder here, I guess, is I've been using these bags for tools and such. Now, there's certain things I'm going to need more often than other things. Let's see. Haven't used that yet. Alright, so these are some of the tools I'm going to put into here. Like so. And then I can put some of these other bags, which I've got. And actually, one of these bags I thought had this chest. It's my bow. Actually, probably won't need those too often. I just make them for fun. I'm going to run out of room here soon. Oh, don't need that there. But I'll be able to put these extra bags inside there. And I've got some more bags. And some other miscellaneous stuff. So... no. Yeah, that's good. Well, I can put these bags in. And then into this bag, which will be my general picker-up bag. No, this could be the extra tools bag, yeah. That's good. And then the brown bag is the extra tools bag. Duh. This will be materials. There we go. So the brown bag gets the tools I don't use very often. Toss that in there, why not? And then everything can go into here. And that frees up so much space. I like it. And this can be picked up too. So I think I already have a full 64. Yeah. So I'll just stick this over here. Here. That's fine. Didn't go. I'll just put it here. Yeah, that's much better. So now I've got access to often used tools, crafting table in one thing, and I can stick all the bags in there and pull them out as I need them. Very good. Nice improvement. More improvements. Let's see. Oh yes, this is for a tank and some other things. So we're going to get started in some EvilCraft here. We're going to make a blood extractor. Whoops. I double-clicked, which changed what I was clicking. So I need to make some spikes. There we got some spikes. And a blood extractor. Oh, I have to go to my exalted crafter. There we go. Blood extractor. Second age. And I'm going to make a tank. A big tank. Which holds 144 buckets. Oh, Stalker. New player, Stalker, just got slain by a zombie. So the spikes are extra for the moment. Stick them in there. So I was going to combine this with the blood extractor, which now holds a whole lot more blood. Very good. Also was going to make another just regular sized tank. Need ideas on how to immerse a whole room in water via redstone. Dispensers with buckets. Let's see. What else was I going to do? Ah, yes, I was going to make a dark apple so that I can make a dead bush. The dark apple is to make a book. I need the book. So let's combine a dark gem with an apple. Darkened apple. Stalker got the zombie. Now I need a pig. And probably the fastest way to get to a pig let's see. Don't think there are any pigs over there. I remember there are pigs over there. So let me take a boat. And I'll be right back when I've got a pig. Sheep. Sheep will work. Let's go. Why can't I get up there? Oh, I'm crouching. Alright, so make sure you have a book on you. You feed the apple to the sheep. It dies. You toss the book in. Oh. Toss the book in. There we go. Origins of Darkness. And the portal closes. And I'm going to grab another sheep. No, not that one. Yes. Come here. And you, I'm going to take you too. Gotcha. Alright, so we've got our book. Let's take a look real quick. Origins of Darkness. Blood extraction, powers of blood, blood infusion. Yes, we're going to do some stuff with blood. For that, we're going to need some mobs to kill. So, well, actually, let me show you this. This is the start of the new base. Oh, dodge the marker there. It's just the start of it. There's a lot more to do. But this is sort of... And there's going to be some color added eventually. But this is what I'm starting with. Let me go up to an upper level. There'll be better ways of getting up and down later on. Yeah, like these railings from Architecture Craft, some of the curves from Architecture Craft, and the slants. And these are the same white blocks I used for the iron farm, because they're the only ones from flat colored blocks that can be used with Architecture Craft. So yeah, I'm starting to... I don't know what the layout's going to be quite yet. I'm just sort of making it up as I go. But I like the idea of having, you know, tiers and multiple levels, and it's not going to be even all the way through. It's going to be sort of ramshackle and all over the place. But soon I'm going to start moving all my stuff over here. As soon as I get enough built that I know what is going to go where. And I can move off that island. But for the moment, I want to do some more stuff over there, so let me cut when I get back there, and we'll continue on with a little bit more EvilCraft. Actually, let's forget that island. Notice there's less over there now. I have moved. Alright, all my stuff is over here now. This is not the final arrangement, but it's a start. I just basically use the packing tape to tape everything up and bring it over here, but of course I didn't know what was in any of them after packing them, so I just sort of put them out in whatever pattern there is. I'll move stuff around eventually. Oh, that was the chorus fruit growing. Yeah, I had grabbed a piece of this from the end at one point, and so I'm growing it a little bit. I've got my pitcher plant from my old base over here. And now to continue with EvilCraft, we need some blood. So I was building something up above. Let's take my only means of heading up. And we'll go all the way up. I built this box over here. Let's take a peek inside. There we go. Those are slime channels. And I've got them all aimed towards the center, where there is a hole. And as you can see, the slime channels are on top of cursed earth, which is giving off all those smoke particles. I just put regular dirt down and then laid out all of the slime channels, built this box up, added lights, and then I just came down here, broke this one block there, which now you can see the side of a piece of dirt, hit it with a drop of evil, and that turns all the dirt that it touches to cursed earth. So that is done. I can get rid of that. So now when I turn off all the lights, and I'll set up redstone to do this with one switch eventually, but that was easier to do for the moment. So let's hop down here. And this is the bottom of the spawn chamber. You can see up there is the slime. Mobs are falling down here. Just made some chisel and bit glass. Oh, they are noisy. Let me turn that down a little bit. Now I'm definitely going to need some item and experience collectors. But in the middle, right there is a sanguinary pedestal. You can see it on the Whala. So anything that's dying up here should be giving blood into that sanguinary pedestal, which then puts it into a tank directly below it. Excuse me. So let's go turn the lights off. So I had this running for a while, and there should be enough blood for our needs collected. So let's gather up all the drops and XP. And some of it falls down here. So this is the tank underneath, and it's got 12 buckets of blood, so it's half full. So let's break that and take it down with us. And we'll just hop down below. This central well is handy for getting down here fast. That is a useless growth pattern. Let's try that again. I like it when it branches more than that. Alright, so I don't need any more of these ladders. I'll throw that bow away in a moment. I need to make a trash can. At the moment I'll just chuck it back here because I'm not doing anything back there. Alright, blood. I need, I'm almost running very short of these dark gems. I got 3 left there. I have a few in one of my bags, but let's make a little chamber here. Let's put it into my bag. Take out that. Get a bucket. That's where all my buckets are. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Gotta crouch click. Hopefully I can do this quick enough. And now toss this in. Aha! That sucks up all the blood. Very good. And now I just want to put, 1 bucket of blood there for the moment. That will congeal. And then I'm going to need flint and steel. Is that in my main? Yeah, probably doesn't need to be. Bucket would be more useful, I think. Let's see, it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and make it day. At some point that should congeal. Maybe lights next to it would help. And once it does, I will light it on fire, and that will break it up into tiny little pieces. And then I'll put this back in its slot up there. How we doing? Splash. I didn't know that chorus fruit goes whoom every time it grows. But now that it's growing one right next to me, I hear it all the time. Alright, let me be back when this is done. 1 day later. Yeah, it's still liquid. I went over there to that bit of jungle biome. Did it twice and it congealed instantly. So it just seems to be something about being in an ocean biome. It just doesn't congeal in ocean biomes. Rain will liquefy it too, so I guess that's just the way it works. But I got 12. I did not get a full 8 each time. So surprising. So I did it twice. Because I need one in the middle surrounded by 8. Oh. There we go. To get the blood infusion core. And that can be used to make the blood infuser. So I just need... Oh, good, it doubled. Need some cobblestone. And that in the middle, surrounded by those. Alright, and this I'm going to take upstairs. The chorus fruit is really noisy when it grows. So I'm going to put the tank back over here. Where's the tank? Because I broke it, it's in here. Whoop. Where did... Oh. Weird. Alright, put it there. And go up a little farther. I definitely need to figure out some means of going up and down besides running over here. Hup. Alright. This I'm going to put right here. Because I can put that on top. And it should be given blood when this is running. Let me turn off those. So let's turn it back on again. Definitely run some wiring up here to make this remote controlled. Enderman escaped. There's a little bit of blood in it. Come on, more mobs. I guess all the blood's going into the tank. Oh no, there it goes. So I guess some of it goes into the tank and some of it goes into here. That's fine, because I do... Once the tank is full, it should all go into here. So let me gather up... Excuse me, mister. Let me gather up some more blood in here, and I'll be right back. Alright, I've turned it off. I've got a good bit of blood in here and more in the tank down below. So let's go ahead and toss a dead bush in here. Which will probably use 1 bucket's worth. We're at 8.4. And when it finishes, we are at 6.4. So it took 2 buckets. And we have an undead sapling. Which I need a piece of dirt. I do have a piece of dirt. Yay. Toss that down. Get out my watering can. Give it a boost. Might grow better at night. That's an undead. It should grow better at night. I mean, it'll probably grow better in the day. But it's an undead tree, so it should grow better at night. Yeah, it's not working too well. Make a day. That sleep charm is really handy for making it go very quickly. This little guy, the sleep charm from Dark Utilities. Just a bed, some sticks, some leather. Cheap. Also prevents that bug that gets where you get stuck in your bed. Hasn't happened to me on Quantus. Has happened to other people. There it goes. Nice big tree. Get out my lumber axe. Gives me some dead saplings. And everything else went in here. Undead logs. Very good. This could be put away. So let's go down to where all my stuff is. Thought I'd stop up here and see if there's any other drops. So let's put all the stuff away that I collected. I need to fill this back up again, but I'll just stick it in here for now. So the undead log, I don't think there's any uses for the... now these are all just any wood. Yeah, I'm just going to make undead planks out of them. The rest of it is, I think, all just regular wood, so just make all the planks. And from the planks, does that make special sticks? No. So what do I need to make a broomstick? Dark stick. Okay, so it's undead planks with a dark gem. I don't have very many dark gems left. I only have 3. That might not be enough. So that's 4 dark sticks. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more than that, so let's make 8. So for the bear rod, I need 3, like that, and 2 of these. That's the bear rod. And then you can combine it with other things to make different modified broom handles. And I'm going to go with blaze, high speed, bone is better maneuverability, reed is better maneuverability. I want maneuverability. Let's go with reed, which is probably just 2 reed. This with 2 reed. Yep, there we go, reed rod. All right. Then we need a cap. So we need the bear brush cap, which is 2 sticks and 3 of those. 3 of those. There's the brush. Speed for wheat. Levitation is good. Feather is good for levitation. Yeah, let's go with feather. So I'm going to assume that that takes 2 feathers. So that, 2 feathers, no. 3 feathers perhaps? Yes, alright, there we go. And so that's the cap. Oh, that was the brush. Now we need a cap. Maneuverability. Speed. I don't think any of these will add to the levitation. So I just want speed and maneuverability. Mostly maneuverability. Can make a different broom for speed. Let's see. That one's sturdiness. Brushes. So 50. 150 maneuverability with a skeleton. Speed 100, maneuverability 10 for iron. 80-30. 120 and 10. 130 and 10. 80-30. 150 and 20. Ardite's pretty good. Or Manilian has the better sturdiness. Slime is acceleration. I don't necessarily want acceleration. Definitely don't want bouncy. So, yeah, maybe Manuelian. Yeah. So 2 manilian ingots. I do not think I have any ready, but I do have these guys. I think I just need one of each. It's been a while. That and that. So let me cook this up and I will be right back. Yeah, it's night slime. It is all melted down and combined into 2 ingots. That's the ingot cast. I think so. Yes. Pour these out. I did move this over here too. Though, having set these farther apart, I'm going to need to make a separate widget there. Alright, so now this step is my last dark gem to crush to make the bear cap. That with 2 manilian gets the cap with the rod and the brush, and we get a broom. I can fly. Sturdiness is plus 60 for 300. Speed is 200. Oh, and that's the upper limit. Now we have to put something in it to make it actually work. Slight discontinuity there. Someone was yelling at me from across the house. Yes, we need to... 300 is the maximum it could be. I only gave it the ability to get up to 60 for sturdiness, 200 for speed, 220 for maneuverability, 230 for levitation, and 200 for acceleration. But now, this is something that's changed in the last time I used it. Need to do something else. Let's see, index, broom. So I have the elytra thing right. Sam's still talking about elytra. I'm not going to use an elytra. I'm going to use a broom. Haha. So these are all the... Ah, here we go. So various things. Vengeance, darkness, and blood. Where'd he come from? He must have swam over from the shore there. Interesting. Well, he can't get up here. That's going to be annoying. Anyway, where was I? Garmonbosia. Go back. How do I get back to the beginning here? There we go. Broom. Broom modifiers. Efficiency, sturdiness. Okay, so obsidian or stone gives you sturdiness. Stone gives you 1. Obsidian gives you 10. Acceleration is coal. Levitation is feathers. Acceleration is coal. Maneuverability is glowstone. Alright, well, let's give it some of this stuff. Let's get a stack of that. Where's my coal? Stack of coal. Stack of redstone. Stack of feathers. Stack of... I've got some obsidian. Can't tell what's obsidian or not. That's basalt. That one. Basalt. Different basalt. Was this obsidian? No, it's another basalt. Too many different types of basalt. That's abyssal stone. Am I completely missing my obsidian? Is that it up there? Black wool. I could have sworn I had obsidian. Alright, well, I've got plenty of the other types of stone here. I'll grab some of that. All right. So let's see. If we take this and feathers. All right, it gives us levitation 8. 16. Well, that's going to take it a while to get it up there. It's going to use a lot of feathers. That's not using any sort of... That's one modifier. Hmm. 64. 64. That didn't change. So that's going to take a good bit of feathers to get it up to 230. Maneuverability, glowstone. Ah, that jumps up to 64 because those count. The blocks are better than the individual. That's 3 out of 5. But I do want it to be very maneuverable. That's going to take it too high. So, like that. No. There. That'll be too high. So I need to break some of my glowstone down, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to grab some regular glowstone. And how much do I need? I think just, whoops. Just 4. Let go. No. 2. There we go. So that maxes out my maneuverability at 220. I don't think I can make it go any higher. It says 222. It isn't going to take any more modifiers. Let's try it. It went to 222. That's strange. Maybe it's 300 plus 220 is the limit? I don't know. I wonder how much more glowstone I can add without adding another modifier. Or using another modifier. Oh, no, it won't let me do that. How many... Okay. No more of those. So that's 300. So I wonder what the 220 is for, if 300 is the limit. Oh, I guess it gets it. All right, I see now. If your maneuverability is at 0 out of 300, with the way I built it, it gets 220 already. So now it's 300 plus 220 for 520 out of 300. Because we get that bonus for what we built it out of. Gotcha. Alright, so I only have one more modifier, so I can go with sturdiness or levitation. I guess I better continue with the levitation. Oh, we got the speed too. Let me continue with the levitation. That's all my feathers, huh? So this is still 4 out of 5. I don't want it to go to 5 out of 5. That'll be 5 out of 5. So it looks like every 100 is a modifier. Yes. So now I'm going to have to do acceleration. And just to make this go a little faster, let's make some blocks of coal. Get some more coal. Always sounds like I'm farting with those little noises the slime boots make. Alright. That's 5 out of 5. This will get me up to... No, wait. Oh, that's acceleration. What's speed, then? I thought it said... Oh, speed is redstone. I already had the redstone. Alright, so that'll be 5 out of 5. This will not work. Right. I have to take some of this away. Then I'll have to use regular redstone to get it the last little bit up. There we go. Alright, so I can't do anything more without putting on some nether stars, which I don't have any at the moment. Yep, nether stars will give you more modifiers. Or this Garbermosa. What if it was possible to imbue the darkest thoughts and emotions of this world? Blah, 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 blah. Vengeance, darkness, and blood. Essential element. Combining these elements result in a strange spiritual energy. My subjects have gone too far with this, the fools. So you combine crushed dark gems with vengeance. And you get materialized vengeance essence. You put that in a top tier blood infuser. And you get this stuff. And the vengeance essence, I'll need a vengeance focus to kill the spirits. So can you make it look this up? No. Oh, there it is. Piercing vengeance focus. And that is the regular vengeance focus. So I need to make that first, which is just iron and crushed dark gems around a ring, which is crushed dark gems and iron. Pop up. And then blood orbs, end crystals, and popped chorus fruit. And the end crystals are regular Minecraft. Blood orb is empty. Glass around iron. I could possibly do this. Let me see if I can get the materials together, and I'll be right back. On second thought, I need to go get more dark gems and the dust. I'm out of that. So, let's just try... Oh, look at all the rings on the neck of the broom. Let's give it a try. Right-click. And it's just puttering very, very slowly. Why? Because I probably don't have any blood. Whoop! Ah. It doesn't do going close to walls very well. So let's go up here. See if I can go through this gap without getting caught in a wall. Nope, doesn't seem to want to do that. Let's go around the long way. Need to work on that. Alright, hop off. Let's shove it in the oven. Let it fill up. That's good enough for the moment. Now let's try it. Ah, yeah. Much better. It's actually a little faster than I intended. We have flight. I can get over here quickly now. How's it doing? Whoop. And I land in the water. Alright, I'm a new witch. 48. Alright, it's not doing that great, but it just doesn't do well offline. Oh, yeah, I can now fly. Yay, flight. Alright, that's a good place to end this episode. Bounce, bounce. I gotta go do some mining, I guess, and get some more raw materials. I haven't gone mining in a long time. So, hope you enjoyed this return and start of... Well, that's gotten tall. That's gotten really tall. Let's get up there. Fly. So hope you enjoyed this return and start of EvilCraft. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And until next time, this is Nonsanity signing out. Take care, be good, and see me next time. Bye.